Hey, check this out. Look at my eyes. Pretty neat, huh? Do you want to learn how to do this? Then stick around. Hey everyone, welcome to the Paisley Couch. I am the amazing Flec, and I'm here with my manager, Lucy the cat. She's my PR agent, or per agent, depending on who you're talking to. And today I want to show you a stupid human trick. Stupid human tricks are a lot of fun to learn and a lot of fun to share as well. I don't know what you would call that technique, where I'm looking one direction, my eyes are shifting and moving seemingly independent from each other, which they are. But it's not as hard as it looks, and it's a fun way to waste some time. Warning, if you have any problems with your eyes, please don't attempt doing this. If you think that this is something that might hurt you, or hurt your vision, or hurt your eyeballs, please don't do it. If you experience any discomfort or headaches, don't do this at all. Please don't. I'm just trying to show you something fun and silly you can do. I don't want anyone to get hurt or injured. And with anything you learn here on my channel, do it at your own risk. And for some crazy chance if anything bad does happen, please take responsibility for your own actions and don't blame some dude on the internet for what happened to you. So, if you already know how to look to the left and look to the right and cross your eyes, you already know how to do it. It's just a matter of putting all the steps together. If you don't know how to cross your eyes, you might have trouble with it. So I'm going to give you some exercises on how you can cross your eyes properly though. I see very often when people want to cross their eyes, they look down at their nose like this, and they're looking down, and it results in your eyes looking down. It doesn't look as good as if you raise your eyes up and you look straight ahead crossing them like this. You can look up and cross them too, but once again, it's not as effective or as good as when you are looking straight ahead crossing your eyes. So a good way to learn how to cross your eyes straight on is starting by staring at the tip of your finger from far away. And then just keep focused on the tip of your finger and watch my eyes. You'll notice that they slowly start crossing. Now you know you're doing it right when you start seeing double vision. Once you start seeing double vision, it feels a little uncomfortable at first, but if you really push those eyes and you focus, stay hyper-focused on that finger, you'll discover that you're crossing your eyes like a pro in no time. Okay, if you can manage to do that, now let's put all the steps together. Step 1, look to a certain direction, left or right. I'm going to look left, and then slowly cross your eyes. The more dramatic and the more inwards you can stare, the better this effect. So let's start over again, all the way over to the middle, and then slowly look to the right. Slowly look to the middle, and slowly look to the left. And there you go, you have a stupid human trick that you can practice at home on your own. So now that we got that out of the way, let me tell you a little bit about my day. Today, I went out and I saw a couple houses that I was interested in purchasing. And if you're new to my channel, you also stumbled on my daily vlog post. So that fun little trick I showed you at the beginning was just a means of getting you here to see how my day went today. And I got some video of these two houses, which I'll play right up here right now. The first one right here was in the $80,000 range, and I was excited about the pictures I saw online, but once I actually saw the house in person, you can see all the little details and the things that you wouldn't see in a photo online. And when you're looking at photos online, you have to ask yourself, is this a new photo? Or is this a photo of the house before the previous owner? Or what? So, I mean, it's really cute on the outside and everything like that. And you step inside, there was this aroma, if you will, of whoever lived there beforehand. And looking at different rooms, there's, you know, not as much space as you would think. The way they take these photos online, they go into a corner and have a fisheye lens that captures the whole entire room, makes it look a lot bigger. But that's that though. The basement was pretty dank. It looked like there was definitely some water damage down there, and I mean, I guess you get what you pay for. $80,000 for a cute little home like this. It's not necessarily a bad deal if you know what you're doing and you know how to rehab a house, but it needed some work and a little bit of love. But this next house though, I was pretty excited about this. A little bit more excited than the first one, and it was about $10,000 less than the asking price. And it looks like the seller might even want to go lower if I wanted to get the place. I really liked how the yard was all fenced in. That was really cool. And it's got a nice garage with big old cinder blocks all around it. And the garage had a cool little loft upstairs that you can't really get to unless you had a ladder, or maybe if you built a staircase or something like that. But I like that. I've never had a garage. I always wanted to have a garage. I want to get into woodworking. I want to get into wrenching. I want to fix my own vehicles and stuff like that. I really like the front porch idea, the nice encapsulated front porch. Put a couch on there and I can sit out there even in the winter. It might be a little chilly, but at least there's no wind. So yeah, walking around this place, it was strange. This one bedroom has this closet, had this bar hanging there, and the thing was, the closet wasn't that deep, so even if you could hang up a hanger in there, the hanger wouldn't actually sit flush against the wall. It would kind of hang out like this, so you couldn't use it for anything functional. But it was a closet. But moving around this house was curious. Like, it looked like they had a vision about rehabbing it, but they didn't really know what they wanted to do. And I went to the basement and checked that out. Pretty small basement. It felt like I was being hugged by the ceiling. It was such a low hanging basement. Usually you have some room, but this one, it felt like I was gonna bump my head. I'm only 5'11", you know, and with the right shoes on, I'm about 6'1". But it feels like I was gonna bump my head at any point down in this basement. And it had this really interesting staircase to nowhere. Me and the realtor at first were wondering, what's going on with this flooring? They had this faux wood flooring going on, and the front bedroom had this really gaudy looking tile. And then when we went to the basement and we saw this staircase to nowhere, we knew, like, oh, okay, that's obviously the cover-up for where the staircase used to go up over there. But I'm not in love with either one of those houses, so I guess I'll just keep searching and maybe I'll put an offer in on one of them, but I want to think it through. I want to wait it out a little bit. But buying a house is a big commitment, right? Any major purchase, and I've never made a major purchase more than just a couple $1,000s for a vehicle. I've never financed one. I've always paid cash outright for a car. I don't like the idea of financing something. And when it comes to a house, I guess I kind of have to do that. I have to get a mortgage. And if I'm gonna get a mortgage, it's gotta be for something that I'm in love with. I don't wanna just go, I think I can make that work. And then it needs to be the house for me to fork over that kind of dough. I know I look rich, but I am broke as a joke because I'm saving as much as I possibly can so I can buy a house that I'm in love with. Not a house I'm like, meh, about, you know? Well, anyways, that's my story. If you're new to my channel, please know that I post every single week a new circus and flow arts tutorial video. So if you want to learn how to juggle, if you want to learn how to contact juggle, pretty neat, huh? Or if you want to learn how to spin things on your finger, like that tray. Or if you want to learn how to do devil sticks. Or even a number of other circus and flow arts. I post a new tutorial for beginners once a week every Sunday-ish, sometimes Monday morning. And if you go to my playlist section, you can figure out more about that. Oh, and another fun thing that happened today is I was able to go on an Instagram live feed with my friend Poppet. Poppet's this really, really amazing local artist, and she's a clown. She's an amazing pop and lock dancer. I haven't seen anyone with the moves quite like she has. And she also is a dance instructor. So, if you're in the area and you want to learn how to dance, you should check out their Instagram, Dance Poppet Dance. I mean, their logo is a rubber chicken. How can you possibly go wrong with that? The interview was a lot of fun. I think it went really well, except for the part where I messed up their name, talking about another friend of mine. It's just a little slip of the tongue. But other than that, I think it went pretty dang smooth. I was really lucky to be on their live feed today, and that was really good for me because I like it when local artists can stick together and support one another and prop each other up. So hey Poppet, thanks very much for having me today. And I think that just about wraps up tonight's video, everyone. Thanks very much for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it very much. I mean, you could have been doing something else with your life, but you chose to watch this video all the way through. I respect that. So, from the amazing Flec and my faithful manager, Lucy the Cat, we'd like to thank you all for stopping by and remind you to keep safe, be well, stay humble, and peace.